Hello guys, today I'm going to interview Chef Atin. Those who don't know him, he is a renowned chef, owns his cafe here in Tilak Nagar, which serves great food, great vibes, and he's a great person. So guys, please visit Bean Cafe, Tilak Nagar.
Being a chef is not an easy thing. That time my mom dad was like, seriously you want to do that? I said, yeah. Here also twist. So earlier I kept the name. I was working in Sofitel. And then from Sofitel I switched to Smokehouse Delhi. After 6 months I took the pan in hand. It's a good feeling. Definitely good feeling. No, you can't be a chef only on the practical basis. You can become a chef, but then you stuck.
So hi sir, how are you?
I'm good.
Can you tell us how your journey as a chef started?
Journey as a chef, nice question. So it's been a long time. I think as a chef, I always the journey. I would say since very long time when I was a kid.
Acha.
That time I felt like I want to become a chef. The reason was I used to have a very good in cooking, and I used to love.
तो ये पहले से ही था आपको?
हाँ, means I wanted to do like cook something, not the regular thing, but do something new. Like घर में कुछ आता था तो I was like नहीं इसका कुछ अलग बनाना चाहिए. So that's how I started getting interest into it. And I think over a period I did my college and everything, and then I told my mom and dad that I think I need one to my hotel management. So that time my mom dad was like, seriously you want to do that? I said, yeah, I want to do that because this is what I love to do. And they said, okay, if you love to do, then definitely go ahead. Then started. I did my degree first. I did from DY Patil. I did my graduation from there, BSc in Hospitality and Tourism Studies, because as a chef, but then I was not knowing how is the industry. So I have not done the specializations start. I did the graduation wherein in all the hospitality term, you get everything to learn. Say not only chef, but as a manager, as a chef, as a back office, everything. So after that, as you grow, you have to choose your profession, what you want to be exactly in the third year. Then I'm like, definitely, I'm going into the chef. Then I did my chef, and then I started my first job was Sofitel.
Oh wow, Sofitel, yeah.
Yes. So there I worked, and then I'm like, wow, this is something I started more interest getting into it. I learned a lot of things. Yeah, it's been a tough time because being a chef is not easy.
That was my second question. So what are the primary challenges you face as a chef?
No, as a chef, there are so many because see, when you enter into the industry, it's not like you directly go on the range and you start cooking or something. It's something you have to start from the scratch, everything. First of all, you need to know everything what is in the kitchen. It's when you go into the hotel or you started a job, they don't expect you need to know basic. They want that you should know everything. Everything in a sense, like what is chipotle kind of a thing. So people should understand like this is, so it's not easy that you go in the kitchen and directly take the pan. I know after 6 months I took the pan in hand. Before that, I have to do everything from the scratch. I have to do so many things as a chef because we have a hierarchies. So you have to go through hierarchies. You can't directly go and just start do whatever you want to do. So then that was a journey as a chef, and then that's how that chef thing came into my existence.
So now you have your own cafe. So how does it feel first of all?
It's a good feeling, definitely good feeling because I always wanted to have my own cafe since very long time. I think it's 2011, so now it's 2015, so almost 10 to 12 years. And so, but yeah, everything, I always felt that there is always a step. So from one, you can go to second. I can't climb to fourth. So I always felt the journey was really good because after taking all the experiences, after learning so many new things from very good chefs, I worked with very professional chefs and very well-known chefs also. So after that, I thought, no, down now, I need to have my own because it's a quite good journey. And the where I was working over there also, we opened 3 cafes I opened. So after that, I got a confidence. Yeah, okay, fine. So this is how we have to set up the cafes and all, because it's not only the, if I'm a chef, I know how to cook and everything, but I don't know how to set up a cafe. But after doing all these things, I got that confidence that okay, fine. So I know now how to set up the things, how to set up the whole cafe, how to run it also, what are the challenges you face. So that was a good journey, and then how I felt like now it's a good time to start my own thing.
What's the story behind Bean Cafe? Matlab, how does it start?
That's a very thing, because I was working in Sofitel. And then from Sofitel, I switched to Smokehouse Delhi. It's a it's a like a continental food place. Yeah. So I worked over there. And then I told my mom, no, I want to go to Swiss for my higher studies, because I think this is not enough for me.
You went to Swiss for Irish.
Yeah, because then I did my post graduation in hospitality and tourism studies. So it was a good learning over there, because over there I learned a lot of new things like strategy management, accounts. Because chef is not only like up khana banao. Chef is all about you do strategy management, you do accounts, then you do the purchase, then you do the recipes, you do the costing. So these are so many elements also. As a theoretical, I'm taking. Practical is a different.
Take notes, guys.
Yeah. Practical, no, you can't be a chef only on the practical basis. You can become a chef, but then you stuck. आपको मालूम है इतना ही करना है, but आगे का आप नहीं कर सकते. The reason only is theoretical knowledge, because theoretical knowledge help you to grow on a next level. So that was a good thing. Then I went to their space, and then while studying, I always love cafes. So I used to explore their cafes, and it's like same here. It's same like there. They have very small cafes in towns and everywhere, and even like they have small villages also. They have really good coffee. Yes, small cafes, and cafes mean not like they have like vast, pocket-sized cafes with limited coffees, bit of croissants and kind of bakery stuffs. That's it, nothing else. So that time I was sitting and I'm like having my coffee every time I used to go, every time I used to explore. So then the bean word was always in my mind. So it's a coffee bean. So I'm like bean. And then when everything happened, and there what happens, they don't call it cafe, because it's an European language kind of a thing. So they have their own language. They say cafe.
Oh, cafe.
So
It's cafe.
cafe.
Oh,
So even when they say let's go to cafe. So like that, their pronunciation is cafe, not cafe. So that how when I was sitting at my place here and was deciding what to put the name, then I'm like bean is always related to my thing, because I always love coffee. So I'm like, let's put the bean. And then I said, bean cafe is very common. Like it doesn't sound that much good. Then I like, why can't we put the cafe word? I'm like, okay, let's put here also a twist. So earlier I kept the name Busy Bean Cafe. Oh, the busy word was there. No one knows about it. It was a busy bean cafe. So, and even initially everything done. I printed my boxes, everything. But then at the end, I'm like, what is the busy stand for? I'm like, because it was sounding good for me, Busy Bean Cafe, BBK. So I'm like, okay. But then at the initially end time, I said, and I'm like, no, I think Bean Cafe sounds more better. Because a small thing to remember also, and it sounds good because bean and coffee, it's related. Busy is like the busy word, like the cafe is busy. But then I'm like, no. Then I changed at the end moment. I did my everything. I did my licensing also on that name. Then I cancelled it again. But it's a learning. I always say it's a learning. You learn the way as you grow. So I'm like, okay, then I changed it to Beach Cafe. So that's how the name came into like this Beach Cafe.
okay. So, lastly, what advice would you give to young people who want to pursue this profession, like chef के industry में किसको जाना है तो?
First of all, I have really guided so many people, because some of my friends, some of my family's friends, so they always tell you talk to the people who are into the industry. So a lot of people come to me and say, so I always tell them it's not a fascinating thing, or it's not something like luxury, because when people say chef, they feel like, "Are 5 star काम करेगा, celebrity, then this that blah blah." This is for the front side. We are at the back side, so it's a completely different scenario. and it's been a very difficult journey. But the people who love and those who have the passion about to do it, definitely it's a good thing to do and pursue as a chef. But being a chef is not an easy thing. Like to be an engineer, you have to put 7 years. A doctor, say whatever, 4 years. So it's the same thing. In our thing is like we have to give more of the practical things and more of the time. There is no time for us. It's like we don't work according to 10 hours, 8 hours, 9 hours. There's no shift. You come at the time, you don't know when you'll go because it's all about your responsibilities. It's all about your commitments. So all that things matters when you want to become a chef. And I don't know when I took a holiday on my Sunday. Now I take sometimes. Sometimes that too, I took last on my wife's birthday. I took 1 day holiday. We went outside, but that too also was the award day. It was Monday and Tuesday was sick. Yes, but Sunday it's very rare. I have taken a holiday and I went with my family also. In every function, I'm not there, so they always feel like, and even that too, my family is like, isko time nahi rehta hai. But the people will not understand what are the responsibilities I have because Sunday is the main day where people get out and they have holidays. But then we don't have holidays. We have to keep working. So being a chef is not an easy job. Definitely, you have to put your hard work and you have to give yourself a commitment that definitely I'll do it. Then you can definitely do it.
Nice talking to you, sir.